Can any, I don't know, Monica, can you hear me? Monica, yeah, yeah,
Is that feed?
oh, I can. Yeah. Monica.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
One Calvin managed to give us one injection, maybe seated, man, that was sick.
As your boyfriend for a period of time,
What is that?
danger at least appear.
Can you hear me? Brian?
Yeah.
What was all that?
Somehow, Jesus. Okay, how about now?
So far, sounds better.
Yeah. So. Shit. I don't know why this is always such an issue. Definitely shouldn't be like this all the time.
Well, what's the issue?
It wouldn't let me just have a regular. I mean, it has to be me, but it wouldn't let me join the two again. It's like I have it in two separate windows, and I don't know why. When I went to, go live, and it just goes directly to Hangouts. Like there's no YouTube, and you can't get back to it without a separate window.
Well, that's weird.
Like I said, I'm sure it's me.
So is this the older platform?
Yeah, this is still the older one. Yeah, we finally got this thing on, so I'm gonna love that CO2 scrubber, that media. If it's better, hopefully it's better than the BRS shit.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna be fucking infuriated if it's the same stuff.
I still can't believe it only lasted a couple days.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally, I think, like 2 days.
I mean, that was exhausted very quickly.
Yeah, and that was running. I'm gonna have to use the restroom, but yeah, I mean, that was running in a loop too. So it wasn't like, I had the line going outside or, whatever.
Right.
All right, let me pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. What do you need, Pop? Sure. Can that be right? We usually have a fan right above this.
Do what?
Oh, you're back?
Yeah. That's what happens when you're not working with much in life. So. It was kind of funny. Like I said, like I stayed up so late last night, and I don't even know why. But I'm only working 410s right now,
Oh, are you?
and I had a little health issue, throughout the week, which ain't a big deal, I guess. But looking for some supplemental income because on the weekends, like I'll go fucking mad, like because I can't just sit around and do nothing. It drives me insane. So I was looking on Craigslist for like help winning things.
Right.
There's 3 jobs that popped out to me. One was a remote crane operator. So just kind of walk around and run a crane. The other one was an Amish driver, like you drive the Yoder toters. And the third was having old people to their doctor appointment. That was hilarious.
So which one did you prefer?
No, I just applied for all of them.
All of them.
Something on the weekends,
Well, are they weekend only type of jobs?
I don't know. I mean, I put that because I haven't filled out a resume, Christ, in 25 years. I put them down. I put it down just as I want supplemental income,
Right.
a regular job. So I don't think there would be a problem with it. I don't think. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I know the old person driving them to their doctor's appointments. I think that would be during the week.
I think you're probably right. I don't know. Yeah, I jumped in here with my phone so I could go smoke. So I'll hang up when I get back downstairs.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't blow your eardrums out. And get some coffee too. I know I talked to Cruz last night.
Huh?
I talked to Cruz last night. It was I don't know, it was probably midnight. So
I can barely hear you.
all right.
That's a little better.
Sound a little better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was walking to the refrigerator there. Yeah.
What were you guys chit-chatting about?
Yeah, I was talking to him last night, and it was pretty late. So I can kind of understand why he's not up, but I stayed up way later than his ass.
Did you text him?
No, I was actually going to right now. Figure I'd come out here and get coffee, get
Right.
a smoke, and text him. Shit, what am I doing here?
So I got this little Finex heater controller, the little small tank in the office to try out.
Oh yeah, I have an Eheim one of those.
An Eheim?
Yeah, I had a heater go bad, and I emailed the company,
because I literally just bought it, and before I did that, I was like, "Hey, this heater went bad." I was like, and besides that, it was like 7 degrees off. I was like, and so they sent me a new heater and a heater controller.
Okay. Let's see. I just put it in here, and it's reading 82 degrees.
What on your tank, just regular?
Yeah, on the little small one that I'm doing for my little brown little pumpkin. Yeah, I'm not going
Oh,
fancy. I'm not hooking this up to the 8. It's a little 14-gallon heater.
yeah.
So I stuck it in
No,
there.
I didn't know.
Huh?
I didn't know. I didn't know if you meant like it was that far off.
Oh no, it's just reading 82. Whether or not that's right, I have no idea. I don't have a separate controller to like test it unless I take the one that's in my saltwater bin. It's one of those little tiny $5 digital ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless
I
I
got the
take
little
that
gold
and
pack
put it
of
on
them off
here
Amazon.
to kind of to test it. But right now it's reading 82, which I'm surprised. I thought it would be a little lower than that.
Yeah, I mean, where's that tank at?
It's in the spare bedroom where I have my computer and my little desk to like do water tests and stuff. Plus, it's when she comes over, it's her room.
Yeah.
So it's literally right in the same path as the air conditioner. So I leave this door open so the air conditioner can come into here. I don't have a real big house.
Yeah.
So, and I have a ceiling fan. So the ceiling fan is on and the door's open. And it's pretty cool in here. It doesn't feel warm. That's why I'm surprised it's doing 82.
Yeah, it's probably just not calibrated.
But can you calibrate this controller?
Yeah, well, I don't know about that particular one, but you normally you can. There's in the directions somewhere. Like I said, I don't know about that one. I mean, Finex is a pretty good brand, so I imagine you could.
Let's see, digital control settings, digital display, press on or off, temperature setting, press up or down. That's just to, what you want it to turn on at and what you want it to turn off at.
Yeah. Usually, I know on the Eheim it was you push both of those buttons at the same time, but you have to get like either like a bucket of ice or a bowl of ice water or a bucket of like boiling water, to gauge it off of.
Yeah, but how do you even know how like the temperature of the boiling water?
Well, water only gets so hot before it'll vaporize. You know what I mean? I forget what is it 100 degrees it boils or
I have no idea.
something. 105.
Where's Cruz when you need him?
I know, right? Exactly. I did just text him.
I'm trying to figure out press up, down arrow allows to set the desired temperature while the LED is
Did you ever by chance look at his website?
Yeah.
Did you see the invoice? The fake invoice he sells?
No.
For $5 he'll write a fake invoice.
For what?
For your spouse. So
Oh.
see how much they spent.
I didn't see that at all. I don't need that shit.
Yeah, right.
Temperature. So, okay. So I hit, they have an on, off, and set.
Yeah, I'm really surprised it doesn't have something. Oh, I hate this dog sometimes.
But okay, so okay. So if I have it set at 78, that's when it'll kick on. But when will it kick off?
What is there? Does it say on there like it has a 2 or 3 degrees? Because you should have an end point and a start and an end point.
Right. Let's see. They really don't give directions like that. I think it's just kind of on the box. Temperature.
I gotta love YouTube.
Yeah, right. Before removing, blah, blah, blah. Digital control setting, digital display. Press the on-off set button to switch between the aquarium temperature reading mode and the temperature setting mode. Temperature setting. Press up, down arrow button to set the desired temperature while the LED display is flashing. When the LED display stops flashing, it will display the current aquarium temperature and will automatically commence. All right, so should I set it for, let's say, 79?
I
Or
personally don't like my stuff that hot. I mean,
79?
yeah, I mean, I'm at 77 to 77.5.
Oh, you like it a little lower.
Just because the way my philosophy on that whole thing, and it just completely my opinion, was I kind of go off what the temperature of the ocean is for where the corals I get.
Uh-huh.
So that's, even though now that I have a mixture of so many things, I mean, it's impossible to do. That's where and then once I had it set, or the corals that I had, I just left it. So that's where I came up with that whole thing.
Gotcha. I actually had it in the display in the part of the compartment where the heater is, but on the opposite side. So I'm kind of curious if that makes any. I just put it in the display just to see if there's a difference, but no difference. Because I wasn't sure if the water is a little warmer where the heater actually is before it disperses.
Yeah.
But it's still reading the same inside the aquarium.
I got you.
But I normally do 78, and then that's like my temperature right there. I just don't get, if I set it at 78, if it goes to 77, it's on automatically and then turn off at 78, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, there should be like a 2 degrees or 3 degrees, whatever variance, I'm surprised that it's got to say that.
Let's see. You can finally write down when your heater has additional. Do not continue to use heater for aquarium temperatures over 92. Blah blah blah. Doesn't really. Control range from 68 to 92. Doesn't really say. I mean, unless you're online, it says it, but it doesn't say it on the box.
Yeah.
It just lets you know what's covered, what's not covered. I mean, they're getting cheaper and cheaper with directions. I'd read directions.
Yeah, I really do. because I know that I'll get so pissed because I'm not understanding something. I try to save myself the anger and frustration. I
So I set this little bad boy up on last Saturday. I used half of my display water and these rocks that were just sitting in the 75 for months. And I did some live sand, and then the rest of the water was fresh salt water I mixed.
yeah.
I put some ammonia drops in there with some bacteria from Fritz 9. I tested yesterday my nitrates. I already have nitrates, and they were like around 40.
See, you know, this is how ignorant I am to things. It's been so long since I've tested nitrates, if that's high or not.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
But you don't test nitrates in yours, in your tank?
I have, but I haven't for a very long time.
Oh, gotcha. See, I don't have an ammonia kit to test or a nitrate kit, really. So I figured if I get nitrates when I do the test, that means it's already done with the ammonia and the nitrite, and then now I have nitrates. You know, so your nitrates are pretty much the end game of your cycling.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I do have nitrates, then that means it's finished. If I don't have nitrates, then that means it's just like, I mean, it's not the best way. I would tell anybody if you pretty much know the end game of it all, you don't really have to test for all those other things. And I pretty much use seeded water and seeded rock. So this cycled, who knows, it could have been cycled in a couple days.
Yeah.
I just waited a week. So I just got to do a water change to take out most of those nitrates. And then she her fish. And the
Well, the last time I tested nitrate was Sunday, February 24th.
That's only a few months ago, right?
Yeah. And my nitrite
Should be good.
was, yeah, Wednesday, February 13th at 2019. So yeah, it's been a while. My phosphate I tested yesterday. I was 0.03.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did my nitrates yesterday.
Hey, there's Drama D.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's in Facebook.
Hey, Drama, how about you?
Yeah, it's weird. It still says 2 watching right now.
Yeah, I don't know what that's
Well, it's been like that the whole time.
I'm assuming it must be me and you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I wouldn't know why it would count me though. Not real sure about that. Whatever.
I actually tested my phosphate yesterday, not remembering that I dumped some bright oral amino acid. It's so amazing. It was like 0.26. It's amazing what those amino acids add. Minor 0.02. I gotta try and get some water in that 33 tomorrow.
Yeah, that's when are you supposed to get your kit oh shit your
From BRS?
yeah.
Friggin' Wednesday.
Oh yeah, I know you said that, but I couldn't remember what you said.
Yeah. Fucking slow shit. I really love ordering from saltwateraquarium.com.
I have never ordered from there.
They just don't have a huge selection of certain things like BRS does.
Yeah.
But man, I get that stuff in 2 days. I mean, they're in Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
so you're not far, so you will get stuff pretty
Are
quick.
they out by you, like in Philly or something like that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're in Gettysburg.
Yeah. Okay, Gettysburg.
So you would get stuff pretty quick from them too. And it's all free. All of it. You could buy 2 things and it's still free shipping. They just don't have all the like all the connections and things like that.
Yeah.
It's a minimum. I don't know if it's a small place or I'm not sure. I even get my stuff pretty fast from Premium Aquatics.
Do what?
I get stuff pretty fast from Premium Aquatics.
Oh yeah. That's it. I've ordered from Marine Depot, BRS. Yeah, and Premium Aquatics once. I tried to call them about that fitting yesterday, and of course they leave early on Friday.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was their one day they get out early.
Oh, it must be a summer thing.
Yeah.
They gotta enjoy that shit in Minnesota.
Yeah, right. Oh, goodness.
But or I don't know. I used to be able to get things from BRS in 3 days. Now it takes a week. No idea.
Yeah.
Even Premium Aquatics. And I think they're in Indiana.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at.
Who's that?
I had a shit ton of problems with Marine Depot.
Oh, they're friggin' slow.
I mean, it was just ignorant the amount of problems I had.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Marine Depot at all.
Well, the people that were even there were just all shit for brains. I mean, It had me all fired up.
Did that?
Well, I ordered that's when I ordered my Radeons. And I mean,
Where did you do them?
yeah, they were having a sale.
Okay.
So that's why I got them through them. And I mean, it was just a fiasco. Like, they couldn't give me a day when they were actually gonna be there. You know, the tracking information was screwed up. I mean, I'm like, hey fuckers, I was like, it's like $2,000 in lights. I'd kind of like to know where they're at.
Seriously. Normally, when Ecotech has sales, they all have the same sale. I would seriously steer away from them.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Years ago, I ordered a Reef Keeper light, one of the small ones, when they were still around. It took 2 weeks to get to me.
Oh yeah.
That was the last time I ordered. And that happened 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's quite funny, you know, when they kind of give you shit about it too. They act like, oh, you know, it's just a normal thing. No, really, it's not.
No, not that one. All right. Everybody else. So actually, where is Marine Depot based?
Where's what?
Marine Depot. Where are they based
Nevada. There was one, Nevada and Georgia, I think.
at? Really?
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah, because that was the problem there. They sent my lights out of Nevada and my return pump out of Georgia, or vice versa. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't get it for sure which one was which. You know, where it was going. So it had me all fired up.
How long did it take to get everything?
It was about a week. Longer than I wanted.
That type of stuff, you want it as soon as possible.
Yeah. Kind of funny last night. You know, obviously I was up and bored out of my gourd, and started talking to this random chick on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, you know, we should hang out sometime, blah, blah, blah. She's like, wait, how old are you? And I was like, 42. She's like, yeah. She's like, I'm 23. Like, oh yeah, sorry. She's like, yeah, you're like my dad's age. I'm not really into that. I was like, all right, sorry. I didn't know you were that young.
She's making it sound like you're 50.
I know, right?
I mean, good Lord.
Sometimes I feel it.
Somebody selling an MP40, 270.
Oh, it's funny, Pat. Murphy.
Mhm.
It's fun of me because, you know, I get those deals. I'm like, well, I look for them.
Yeah. I got a lot of that stuff from Reef to Reef, you know,
Well, yeah, I mean,
or my local southeastern Pennsylvania route.
oh, and me and him went to that frag swap. You know, I got like, I don't know, probably like 30, 35 frags. Now, granted, I spent like $700, but you can't even say they were frags. Like, they were colonies. Well, every one of these people, like, I've bought off them before, so I have a good rapport with them. So they tend to give me, or
Right.
some, you know, bigger things, bigger frags or whatever. So it's not like, you know, I just got, some of them I just got out of the blue, but it's not likely. And then I was like, bro, I was like, I'll hook you up. I was like, you just gotta let me know, you know, what you want.
What frag swap was it?
The Lear, it's in Cleveland.
Oh, it's in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have that I get stuff off of, and he gives me pretty good deals. You know, he hooks the repeat customers up, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I've gotten a lot of my stuff from him out of my apples.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you know, for the most part, the frags that I got, it wasn't like they were fucking home wreckers or something like that. You know, they were some digis and you know blue torts and stuff like that.
Right.
Come on, Buckhead.
Can't wait to head down to the frag swap.
Do what?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Can't wait to go to the frag swap in August.
Well, I saw there's another one out by you at Fish Hex. Start doing.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's the one in Lancaster.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and go to that one. You know, it depends. Obviously, my money situation and then my work schedule.
Yeah, I'm going there to get a few little booze and things like that for her tank. I know I can get good prices over there for her.
Yeah. What are you gonna get for her tank? Just like Zoa's something.
Yeah, she wants some Zoe. She wants something like candy canes.
Yeah.
So I gotta look for some of that to put in here. I actually want to put a couple little SPS on top and see how they do, like some easy SPS.
Well, yeah, something like a digi or something like that.
Yeah. You know, it's a prime that I got for the real. It's not an HP. It's just a prime, but it should have that.
Yeah.
I got that thing for like $40.
Oh, nice.
And it came with the arm too. So it was a deal.
Oh, yeah, that's a real good deal.
Yeah. So if I ever decide to switch out to the HD, I just need to get the light. I don't need to get anything else. But that's not anytime soon.
Yeah.
I actually have a little frag of a red digit I'm gonna put in here as a tester, see how it goes.
Yeah, well, it should be fine, especially like you said, you use the water from your tank, so.
Yeah. I just got to get these nitrates down to something acceptable than 40. So I'll probably do like a 50% water change on this thing.
Yeah, well, I tell you what I do, at least with my frag tank, when I change my water, I have that automatic water change.
Uh-huh.
And I just take that water, and that's my frag tank water because it has all the nitrates and all the nastier stuff in it.
Right.
That feeds the soft corals.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of double using the water.
Yeah, that makes sense. This I'll just put some fresh in here. Take it out, put some fresh and call it a day. I don't
Yeah, why is the nitrate so high? Do you know why?
What was that?
I said, do you know why the nitrates are so high in there?
Oh yeah, from the cycling process.
Oh, it's just okay. I didn't. I must have kicked it into a little mini cycle.
Yeah, because I only did half. I remember I was dosing ammonia in there, so I was feeding it, and then the bacteria I was in there. So,
Yeah.
I expected a cycle. I just didn't expect it to go this way. So, with the water change, it'll be a major reduction in that. I can keep it to like 10, 5 on this, it'll be good.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Freaking left my garage door open last night on accident.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah. I mean, I live by a school, so it's not like it's not a bad neighborhood or anything, but
Yeah.
there's kids, More worried about the kids than I am vandals.
I got work tonight.
Yeah.
Which sucks. I'd rather be home.
That's crazy. Well, oh yeah, 12 o'clock. My fish were going nuts. It was just because I didn't realize it was 12 o'clock right now. The automatic feeder went through.
Oh, I gotta feed my fish. And my dog.
Did that when I was upstairs. Got some of that. I forgot I got some PE mysis.
The pellet food or
Do what?
PE mysis pellet food?
Yeah, it's well, I got the frozen cubes this time.
Okay.
Well, I got
I like the thumbnail that they have.
Yeah. Oh man.
What do you have for your day?
Supposed to go over to my buddy's house and go swimming, but it's still kind of gloomy. It must have rained here last night. Did not even know it was supposed to do. Yeah, it's just supposed to be 90 today. I mean,
It's supposed to be 98 today.
yeah, so it says.
99.
It's great.
Everybody wanted the friggin' sun, but now they're gonna bitch because it's so hot.
Yep. To see thousands of posts saying, oh, it's so hot. I can't wait for winter. Well, Cruz actually just texted me, I guess, 11:30. I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah?
I said, get in the chat, and he said, stand by.
How do you switch to your phone? Hmm?
You got any big plans for the day? Oh, shit.
I just had to run some errands and then figure out what I'm taking for dinner for work tonight. So I worked my 12 hours today.
That's when I made dinner last night, like I just wanted regular old homemade, meatloaf and French fries. I just started making the meatloaf and forgot that I didn't have breadcrumbs. So it was like a big hamburger. Yeah, well, got the gist of it.
So good.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I still ate the whole thing. I ate the whole loaf. Join in with your phone too.
Yeah, I wanted to see the dish real quick.
Oh yeah, right on.
I know they're all hungry.
Yeah, here, let's see if I can. Pink looks good. I like that black clown.
Yeah, I've had those clowns since I first started. They're about 5 years old.
That's what I have. The one clown. I mean, he's a monster. He's like the size of them. Looking good.
I was thinking of getting one of those ring feeders.
Oh yeah.
Just because my Chinese Tang, he doesn't go up there to eat. He has to wait until it sinks.
Yeah.
I don't think he's too bright.
Yeah.
He's pretty, but he ain't right.
Yeah, the tank does look good. I like the ledge cave looking, that look.
See, he looks like Duncan. Not too bad.
Yeah. I have a little old tag. I bought two of them together, and the one just never really grew. So I ended up having to put him in my sump because the other ones just beat the shit out of them constantly.
Really?
Yeah.
I put El Chapo in the sump.
I mean, he helps out down there anyway because he helps keep things clean down there. So. There he is. Yeah, I see what you're talking about when the this health.
Huh? Oh.
That's like you should see mine too. Like my skim mate is black.
Is it?
I mean, just like pure black. Like I can't. I've never ran it that dry. You know, obviously I'm doing it on purpose because I have that intake. But yeah, I mean it's just like pure black.
Yeah, I gotta try and tinker with this to get it as dry as possible, so it doesn't pull out so much.
Yeah. Well, it definitely does help too because you know it keeps some phosphates in there, but it pulls out the really, really bad shit.
I don't even think
I know I definitely didn't. Coffee was my big food for this morning. There's drama.
Hey, what's up?
No, what's going on, buddy?
Had to drop my kid off at
Yeah. Tank looks good.
better.
I have a tile in my kitchen.
Oh shit!
What?
Where did that come from?
I don't know what you're talking about. Can't see it.
Hold on a sec.
So you can't say shit.
God, look at that.
What?
Hold on.
See a cat? Oh, geez.
What is that?
Big old
Where
wog.
the fuck did that come from?
It's like looks like a queen.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but come on, bud, you need to move. All right, hold on. Let me try and take care of this.
Yeah, take care of that shit.
Fly swatter. I need to shoot.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't fuck with that.
Oh, I snuck it. What the fuck is this thing made out of?
Doing some testing. What is that? The alkalinity? Wow.
It's all right. I've been reading people having issues with it being an after surgery. Mine's pretty fine.
You like it? I take it you like that salinity tester?
Oh yeah, it's great. Super quick, easy.
All right, I got it.
Dude, Jesus.
Good Lord. I don't even know where this came from.
Yeah, hopefully you don't have a little
Huh?
somewhere.
Oh, that's crazy. Shit freaked me out because I got this, you know, one of the small ones.
You went by too quick, couldn't see what it said. Oh, I thought it was on and you read it. It was.
I'm gonna do my weekly test. I haven't tested for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't know how that came in here. But
8.
You test in your display or do you test in your phone?
What did it together? Just cleaned out my sump actually yesterday. I cleaned everything.
Yeah, I got a water change. I'm gonna do it today or tomorrow. 15 I tried it and
I have so much detritus and just random shit in there.
got some dirty filters on it.
Yeah.
Forgot to change them. I got 1.025 77.8.
That's nice. Shit.
Online.
That's a beautiful sight right there.
Here's my lizard.
That's a cool setup. I always like that shit. I was gonna get was it a Jackson, the ones with the eyes that go different ways and shit.
Oh yeah, the chameleon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was rescued from my wife's friend. Couldn't care for him anymore, so we took him.
Yeah.
There's a fish tank.
That's a little QT.
Yeah, it's just a tank full of pets.
Oh, okay.
Water.
Gotcha. Celia looks good.
I need to get my lens out so you guys get a better. The lights just came on like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. I've never actually bought one of those. I just have that little DIY one that I did with the pill bottle.
Today I should be getting the one from Lincoln Art to Billy Pipes did a video on airlines, and I'm interested to see how it's different from the coil.
Yeah, that the one that Billy bought has.
Yeah, I ordered one. I have the coil view one, but I wanted to see what's the difference between the two. It's supposed to come today.
That the one that Billy has that has all the lenses. There's like 10 lenses or whatever. That thing's cool as shit. Has a magnifying one.
The little case that comes with it as well. Pretty nice.
Yeah, it has a. Did you say the case? You were a little muffled, so.
Yeah, I ordered one. It could be here today. So can't wait to check it out.
Yeah. Is it just me, or does everybody sound a little muffled?
I hear a lot of feedback from you.
Really? Well, that seems like it's typical. I actually was looking at a Yeti podcast mic. There was one on Buy Sell Trade. I actually messaged the guy about it. I'll buy the microphone and then YouTube will shut everything down.
But I had to come outside here, get a smoke.
Man, that feedback is crazy.
I'm mute that.
Keep forgetting with Hangout, everything's in reverse.
What Jesus Christ. What was that? Was that a little candy cane or something like that?
The one that was flipped over?
Yeah.
Was it just a digitata?
Oh, was it?
Everything's just opening up right now. I just turned the lights on.
Yeah. Turn the camera off so you guys don't have to see my mug. That's a drama. Did you hear any of that conversation about us doing that CO2 scrubbing?
Yeah, I've seen your 3 or 4 parts to that. I didn't catch the last one though. How's it working out?
That BRS media sucks. It's shit.
Really?
Yeah, like they used to when I bought it before, when I killed my tank, but a couple years ago, it came in like little spheres, and it was really potent and really good stuff. Well, when I got it the other day, it's like little rocks, and it literally lasted what, Monica, like 2 days, if that.
Yes, what you said. Now I'll be getting
Yeah,
during the week, so I'll test and see how long mine lasts.
and
How did your pH do?
yeah, I mean, it went right to, I think it was 824.
Yeah.
Within a couple hours. And it was good there. I mean, it stayed right there, but like I said, it only lasted like, I can't even say 2 days. It was like a day and a half.
I still don't get how it went so fast like that.
Like, and like, like it was ran in a parallel or whatever, a big cycle or whatever circle.
Yeah.
So it was only using its own air. I could see if I was running it outside or running it in the room, but I didn't do that.
See, that
No way it should have got ate that quick.
the way that was, the way you had it set up was supposed to save the media. What if it actually reversed and exhausted it for?
I don't see how it could. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe that's why the media was so inexpensive, because they want you to buy lots of it.
Yeah. I mean, I went to that med vet yesterday. Well, went online and got 3 pounds for $9. So we'll see if that lasts any longer. That's at least where everybody was either getting it from med vet or from air gas.
Oh, you can get it from air gas?
Yeah. I just found that out last night. But if you get it from air gas, you can only get like a 5-gallon bucket of it, which is like roughly like 37 pounds.
I wonder how much that costs.
From what they were saying last night, it was like $90.
Mm. Interesting. Did they call it CO2 scrubbing media, or do they call it, what is it, soda lime?
Yeah, it's like soda lime or whatever. They use it for anesthesia. Like I'm not real sure why air gas. I think, well, if I remember correctly, when I was looking at it, it was in like the medical section of air gas.
Big medium.
9.2.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I switched salts over to that new Acura C1 salt, and I'm liking it so far.
That's what I changed to Fritz. I just always used Instant Ocean. I knew how to put it where I wanted it, and I just, at the time, it was the easiest thing to get. I mean, you could get it anywhere. Like anymore, it's real hard to get or find, I guess, not get.
On Instant Ocean?
Yeah. Like all my local stores aren't carrying it anymore. I mean, they still have it at Walmart.
They sell that at Walmart?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It was just like I don't know, like the 5-gallon box.
Oh, gotcha. I can't seem to find Fritz anywhere over here.
I'm sure all you got to do is just ask your LFS.
They don't sell that. Now, the one does. They don't have it. They don't have any salt.
That's weird.
They had like one bucket of Tropic Marin, and that was it. I'm like, how can you be out of salt?
Yeah. Isn't that stuff like $90?
I don't know. It wasn't even a price tag. I kept on walking.
Supposedly, that's like the best salt, but like the most expensive too.
You have that. What is it? Aqua Vitro salt. That's pretty expensive.
Well, that stuff
Well, that's
comes in cool months.
yeah, that's that stuff everybody likes now.
I just like that it comes in individual baggies.
Now, how much is that?
I got 45-gallon mix for $19.
Oh shit!
So how much salt does that packet make?
This makes 4.5 gallons at 1.026. 5 gallons at what is it? 5 gallons at 1.025. 2 liters. Yeah, so one packet makes 5 gallons at 1.023. One packet makes 4.5 gallons at 1.026, and then 5.5 gallons at 1.021. And the alkalinity is 8.0 DKH, 420 calcium, and 1300 mag.
Okay.
And it mixes clear in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Those are pretty good numbers.
How many bags come in a case?
10 bags.
10 bags. And that's the $20 case?
Yep. So if you're just doing like little 5-gallon water changes every couple of weeks, 2 boxes will last you 20 water changes. I don't know. Nobody I know is using it. So far, I'm happy. The soils are responding well. I do dose it up a little bit to 9 for my parameters, but it's only 5 mils. I gotta add in there. I haven't tested it.
RO
Yeah. Or distilled water.
or the distilled water? Okay.
I'm using distilled. You can use either.
I have that. I just haven't tried it because everyone says not to use RO water, and I keep forgetting to buy distilled water.
This is easier to buy, like, separate 5-gallon or a gallon jug of distilled.
Right.
Or I feel like I'm contaminating my RO if I'm always opening it and dipping it into it.
I love those Hannah checkers, man. Love them, love them. Best thing they ever created besides that saltwater. I don't have that.
I just wish they made like a nitrate one or a magnesium one.
Nitrate would be awesome.
I did use the Red Sea Pro magnesium kit the other day for the first time, and I liked it. It's real simple. All liquid, no powder pack.
All right, guys, I gotta go do some running around real quick before I have work later. If you guys when I get back, I'll jump back on.
All right, hey, good seeing you.
Good talking to you, Drum.
Yeah, now you got me wanting to test. Usually
Yeah,
wait until tomorrow, but
I haven't tested for 2 weeks, so I figured why not right now?
yeah, never hurts. I was actually stirring up my everything yesterday, so I gotta get these sump socks out. Holy crap, a lot of crud in there. Get a little quieter in here. There we go. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Watched Pat kind of took a one off his playbook. I got that 12 millimeter or 12 ml syringe.
Yeah, I still a 5 mil from one of my other kids. I think it was a
Yeah.
counterfeit kid or something. Comes in handy. I'm surprised they don't give you one.
Yeah, when I put that CO2 scrubbing media in there, it ate my alkalinity and everything. My alkalinity dropped to like 8.6 from like
Really?
10.3. Yeah,
Wow.
it
You have
really
to
ate up some stuff.
bump up the CO2 in the calcium reactor? Or?
Yeah, well, I ended up turning everything up. I want to test it today.
You think the
You
CO2 in the
know,
calcium reactor helped eat up that media?
I, I, I don't know. I don't think because it wouldn't go through the
skimmer, but I mean, I guess it's possible.
Ooh, a little bit high, 450, 451. Not bad, though.
I think I was 458 yesterday. I did test the calcium yesterday. Yeah, see, I'm at 8.7 now, just slowly bringing it back up.
Yeah, slowly. I wouldn't go more than one in a day. I would do 2 in a day.
Yeah. That's the only nice thing about a calcium reactor. Like you really have to do something stupid for it to jump that high that quick.
What was that? I didn't catch that.
Oh no, I just said you have to do something really stupid for the calcium to jump that high, at least on a calcium reactor.
You're running the Camor pump, right?
No,
I thought you had the Sensei, because
No,
that thing.
yeah, Monica has that. Like the only one that doesn't have it out of the group, I think. Took me long enough to figure out how to just set this thing. It'd be a whole new learning lesson to try and figure out how to set that, because I just run my effluent line wide open.
Okay, and you just adjust the pH in the reactor.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. That way, your fluid line doesn't get clogged up.
I don't know where I got getting air somewhere in my reactor, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's got to be a loose fitting somewhere. Hey, you know what? I might as well shut this thing off for a minute. Actually, clean the pump off. Oops, shit. God, I need a lesson in wire management.
Hey, when you get them all the wires all nice and neat and everything, then all of a sudden you're gonna have to get in there and take a piece of equipment out and take it all apart. So I don't really worry too much about it anymore. Or I use bread ties, that way I don't have to cut 10,000 zip ties. It looks nice though when it's all done, but when you need to go in there and take a piece of equipment out, that's when it really sucks.
Yeah.
You gotta cut everything loose.
Actually, it was a pretty amazingly clean. Other than just looking funky.
And my buddy's supposed to get his 500-gallon tank delivered today.
Jesus. Oh, that'd be a monster.
Yeah, it's 8 foot long by 4 feet wide by 24 inches tall.
Jesus. Yeah, monster.
We were supposed to have it delivered yesterday, but the truck broke down. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna have about 9 people trying to lift that thing up on its stand. He asked them if they could do it, and they wanted to charge him $800 just to lift the tank from the ground to his stand. And he's like, "Well, okay." $13.80 on the mag. And it's perfect.
And to see. I love it when you don't know where everything's plugged in at.
Are you running an Apex on there?
What'd you say?
Are you are you running an Apex?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have all of your equipment plugged into it, or do you just have like your heaters and pumps?
Yeah, just heater pumps and stuff like that. I wouldn't have enough plug.
So how's work?
What'd you say?
How's work going?
Oh, it's not too bad. I started a different job. I'm the token iron worker there, which is kind of annoying. Hey, we're just putting up fencing, which I don't even know how. I don't even know how I got suckered into this, but
Yeah, why you putting up fencing?
they're like, "Well, it's iron work." I'm like, I don't know how that's possible, but whatever.
Galvanized steel.
Yeah.
I'm working on a pretty big bridge deck right now out in San Diego. And,
Oh, really?
yeah.
That's a rods.
Yeah, doing rod busting right now. It's a mixed local, so it's like whatever work comes up, I take it.
See, yeah, that's kind of how it is right now with us. Well, I mean, it's always been a mixed local, but I've tried to tie rods once. It didn't last very long on that job.
Yeah, it sucks for sure. Now we just with the company right now, they just absorbed another company, and the company they absorbed kind of is still old school iron workers and haven't caught on to all this new safety, OSHA. You know, the company I'm working for now, they've been like over the last 5 years, like super safety, everything's about safety. And then they absorb this other company and they don't care about safety. So it's kind of a weird mix of guys that care and don't care, and then foremen that care and foremen that don't care. So it's real hard to, you know,
Yeah, that's always a joy.
the guy's telling me to climb up 180 feet without a harness. I told him to get fucked. You know, and the other guy's screaming at me on why I climb 50 feet without a harness. I'm like, well, you know, the guy, he's the boss. He's telling me what to do. So it's kind of tough dealing with that stuff right now, but it is what it is, and I'll just roll with the punches, get this job done, and get on to the next one. But yeah, it was slow down here for about 5 months at the end of last year. Starting to pick up. Right now, first 3 months it was real slow. This year.
It's been nonstop around here. Knock on wood. It's been like that for like the last, I don't know, 2 years. Kind of pick and choose where you want to go.
What area are you working in?
Right now I'm in Wellsville, Ohio. It's I'm trying to think. It's south of Youngstown. Like, because we had 3 Amazon warehouses to build, and
Oh,
3
wow.
powerhouses and a cracker plant, which most of all that the cracker plant's still going on. Like there's just so much work; it's just everywhere. It's almost kind of bad because the hometown companies don't have anybody, you know, because everybody's chasing big money and overtime.
Right. Do you guys get a lot of boomers out there?
Oh yeah. Well, we have 1, 2, it's like 4 locals that are pretty close. We have Canton, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. Yeah, there was 5. They absorbed 1.
Wow. Yeah, we got 229, 416, and what is it? Frisco. Where's Frisco? But 416 is such a wide area, man. It's like pretty much LA all the way up to Frisco, all the way out to Vegas, all the way down to Arizona, and borderline San Diego. So if you get a job call, these guys like you'll be in San Diego one day, and then the next day you're all the way up by Frisco. What the heck? 400-mile drive.
I think we have right now. I think we have we have over 100 just permit guys right now. And, like taking people off the street.
Right. That sucks when you get a guy that doesn't know what he's doing or just sucks. Because you gotta stop and make sure he ain't
Oh,
messing shit up.
oh yeah. I mean, guys are like coming from Walmart
They're like, "Oh, you want us to climb where?"
Yeah. And then, yeah, if you got to babysit all day, that pretty sucks.
They're like, "Why did you even attempt to get in this trade if you're scared of heights?"
Yeah, I know a couple foremen that will not climb, but they're foremen. They're terrified. What?
Fucking the reactor's pissing me off. I just said a little bit ago, I got air coming in my calcium reactor somewhere. So I'm checking all the fittings and everything, and I don't see, there's nothing leaking. Making sure I don't have like a hole in the line anywhere. Like nothing's making sense. Yeah, I'm just trying to bump something to, jiggle something to see if it stops. Like nothing's working.
Sorry about that. I had some stranger roll up in my house looking for somebody I don't even know who they are. She thought I was lying to her right now. I'm like, dude, there's nobody here by that name. She said, is there a McQuitters here? I'm like, McQuitters? I was like, no, it's at McDonald's. She looked like she was trying to serve someone papers or something. Wow. Loss weight's a little bit high. 0.08. It's like right on the cusp.
Not horrible.
It's weird because I don't have any algae in the The only algae I see in my tank is on the power head, and you just got to clean it up a little bit. Do that with the water change. Probably today, later this afternoon.
What'd you say? I just got a phone call right there.
Oh, my phosphate was 0.08, but I don't have any algae in my tank. I have a little bit of algae on my power head, and that's it. So I'm going to do a water change later today. So. Hopefully that takes care of it.
Well, shit. I gotta jump off here. Actually gotta do some running around too.
All right, man. Thanks for the stream, dude.
Yeah, right on, dude. I'll talk to you.
All right.
All right, later.
Later.